Yo, what is happening, guys? It is me, Dr. Beastie, back with another live stream. And God, the camera quality in this stupid laptop. Yeah, I'm filming another live stream, another reaction live stream. This time of a guy named Brian Young, aka Cock Conspiracy, on the lovely uh conspiratorial anti-cop channel. Here's the deal. Now, before I even explain him or what he does or anything like that, I am actually gonna go on here real quick. I'm gonna go on my YouTube studio on my phone and fix the thumbnail. Or maybe I can't when this is. Oh, I might have to wait until after this is live. I think. Also, I'm gonna keep the ringer on in case someone like Uncle Fat calls me, which I'm not gonna end the live stream for because I just really want to get this done. He like, oh my god, I I I swear to God, on his channel he has so many good videos. In fact, actually, speaking about Uncle Fat, that's how I found out about this channel, about this guy, because Ethan was the one who started watching it for some reason. In my head, I'm like, who the hell? Because he kept sending me all these videos, or no, not even videos. He just always kept talking about this guy named Cop Conspiracy, and I'm like, who the hell is Cop Conspiracy? I mean, what kind of YouTuber or internet celebrity would even have that username? And um yeah, once he started showing me the videos, and I'm like, "Oh, okay, that makes sense." Because he is obviously a conspiracy theorist. That's why I call him Cock Conspiracy. But yeah, here's the deal, Brian Young. He's actually been making videos like this for quite some time. He actually had a couple channels prior to Here's the Deal, but obviously they were taken down. I believe his last channel was taken down because of talking about the election, the 2020. In fact, I actually hope this doesn't get taken down just because I said that. I mean, it's been so long already. I mean, I don't know why anyone's still talking about it anymore or even worried about it. I mean, then again, 2024 is coming up, and or the yeah, because 20 what am I even saying? It's 2023 now. 2024 is coming up. Um yeah, I don't know. I'm honestly just really worried it's going to be another Trump Biden. Joe Biden's going to win and all that nonsense. Even if Trump wins, I mean, we're still screwed. But anyways, so here's the deal, Brian Young. He's this YouTuber, just internet celebrity who makes all these educational videos, pretty much warning us about, pretty much like the end, not like the end of the world, but like the end of like I wouldn't say civilized society because I don't really believe in any of that nonsense. But like the end of pretty much the end of all of our freedoms. Just like the saying for the World Economic Forum, the New World Order, the Great Reset. We'll all own nothing and we'll be happy. Yeah, we'll all own nothing and we'll be happy. So he pretty much warns about that stuff. I think that's why I got some of these new views of mine because people like him. Yeah, very conspiracy theory. Yeah, very conspiracy theorist driven. Very libertarian. Very capitalistic. He's literally a full blown like anarcho individualist. Like he even said on one of uh I wouldn't really. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if it is a conspiracy theory platform, but this other like small platform. Because I was trying to do some more research about this guy because I really like him so much. I mean, he admitted he's an anarchist. He believes in anarchy in some ways or forms. He doesn't believe in police, even even though he just can't like. I get why like he's not gonna ever admit that like he's full like ACAB because like if YouTube finds that out, like YouTube will go crazy, even though YouTube is completely fine when, for example, like the BLM riots were going on, or I wouldn't even say they're really associated with BLM, but like the cops. I mean, either they would use too much force or do absolutely nothing. But yeah, very libertarian, very conspiracy theorist driven, very capitalistic. Uh, a lot of my views pretty much align with his. The only thing that I quite strongly disagree with about him is the whole capitalist thing, the whole. I want to say I'm against free markets because I'm not. I'm not that type of person. I'm just saying that if uh, I don't know, just take like Switzerland for example, like a full a full on capitalist society cannot work. I mean, we tried it. Obviously, place like Switzerland, it doesn't work at all. Same with socialism. If you do full on socialism, it does not freaking work. And someone's actually watching. I'm actually a little disturbed. I'm just kidding. Um, but yeah, he's a great guy. One of the only people that are even on the internet that are speaking up and voicing the truth, voicing what's really going on, and when I mean the truth, I'm not talking about all that right wing bull crap that they were doing back, especially during the election, but like stupid stuff like Infowars. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about, and obviously there's the truth. The truth doesn't exist. There's no way we could prove the truth, but I obviously he speaks from the bottom of his heart. He really means what he says, and he just wants to pretty much inform people and warn them about um, most notoriously cops and how they are now abusing their powers as commandos and chiefs of society. But yeah, anyways, so is there anything else I want to talk about before I get on with the reactions? I don't think so. Actually, I do want to say another thing. He's also very anti-war. Clearly, if you go on his Twitter or whatever, like you could clearly tell that he's anti-war. In fact, you could say he's pro-Palestine, and I'm not. Honestly, I don't really want to talk about all that stuff. I just want to say that the whole entire war, it's corrupt. It's all propaganda. But he sure as hell exposes it, and same with a few other people I follow too. Like this one guy. You know what? Actually, hold up. I'm gonna try to find him before I get on with the reaction. The movie long reaction. What's his name? Uh, Jackson Hinkle. Like, I like I know like a lot of these like people who are like, and it's really weird, right? Because like they're like super conservative. Like you would imagine that there would be like pro-Israel, like they support Zionism. Like we must like abide by the Zionist rule. But no, like no, they're actually like pro Palestine. It's actually very remarkable. But anyways, so let's see. Okay, so the first video I'm going to be reacting to is two cops pull over the wrong constitutional law professor, and I'm just going to say this guy that I'm about to show you, he's a little bit crazy. Honestly, he does all this pretty much um, for view. I mean, not really for money, but like clearly he does it for views. Like clearly he does it to like make a point, I guess. Um it's not like he just like happens to have bad luck and gets pulled over by cops a lot. Like he's like deliberately like letting this happen just to see the reactions of these cops so he could, expose them and all that. The second video I'm gonna be reacting to is I think it's down here a little bit. Where the fudge is it at? Scared ponytail cop kills unarmed homeless man. And honestly, this one's a little disturbing because this just shows you how backwards we become as a society. And obviously, societies have never been great. That's why. That's why, for example, if I were to go back in like the 1950s, like I wouldn't be over here saying, "Wow, society was so much better back then." Because honestly, it really wasn't. That um, what's the third one? Man, I hate doing this live. Uh, shit. I just had it. Um, okay, well, the final one I'm gonna be reacting to is like really like disturbing. Oh yeah, cops sue man for recording them ransacking his home. I actually never seen that one, so I'm a little curious on how that's gonna go. But yeah, anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna flip this over. Uh, damn, it's gonna take some time. I hope you could see this all right. That's the ring. I have to keep the ringer on in case anyone calls. Just make sure the volume's fine. And all right.
Now here's the kind of traffic stop you don't see every day.
Okay, so before I even start playing the video, this is Brian Young. This is Here's the Deal, Cop Conspiracy. Yeah, he looks a little younger because this was like a couple years back. I think this was, when was this? 2021. I don't know how old he is, honestly. Like, that's what I mean. Like, I was trying to do like some research on this guy, and like he's smart. Like, there was very little information about him.
See every day. See, this is the problem with
And this is
America.
constitutional
This guy
law
right here is an
professor.
authoritarian piece of
Like
shit.
he actually was a full blown constitutional law professor. Like, I don't know if I believe that, honestly.
This guy right here, he's trying to demand me around. What he doesn't understand is he doesn't have dominion over me. You can't let tyrants like this push you around. He literally was physically touching me when if he didn't have that.
And I like how the tyrant over here, he's just staring at him.
He knows what would happen.
Like they're speechless. Like when you expose these idiots, like they're speechless. It's not like they're almost like they're trained like robots. It's just like joining the military. Like when you join the military, you become a motionless, humanless robot.
We both know it. You're the beta male. I'm the alpha male, and you know that.
Okay. Okay. I don't know about any of that nonsense.
If you haven't done so already, subscribe to this channel, hit the bell notification icon, give it a thumbs up, share it with everybody you know. Don't forget to subscribe to my private email list through my website, highimpactflix.com. Roll the intro.
You know what? Okay, I don't know why I didn't pause it. Sorry if I'm gonna pause this too many times. You know what? I should actually email him. That would be. You know what? I think I might, because I like this guy a lot. Like, I need to watch more of his videos, but his intro's kind of long, so I'm gonna skip it.
Okay, I don't know if you heard the sonic boom the other day, but that came from this guy, the owner of the YouTube channel Delete Laws. That's Delete
Laws.
LAWZ. And I got a.
You know what? Hold up. I'm gonna look that channel up. I'm gonna see if it's still on YouTube. Delete Laws. I think this is how you. Okay. Oh damn! He actually. Oh my god. Oh, because this is when he like first started, probably. I mean, he doesn't really have that many views. Oh, that's why. So yeah. Okay.
Real good feeling that after this video, maybe even during this video, you're going to want to go over to his YouTube channel and hit the subscribe and the bell notification icon.
I don't. No, I'm not, because honestly, there are some people that Brian reacts to that I just don't really like. I'm not a fan of this guy. Not by any means.
Is this guy right here just?
I do think he is a little crazy.
This traffic stop. Check this out.
Maybe it's because I'm not a right winger. I don't know.
I sure do. Okay. Is there a reason why you pulled me over?
Yes, there is. You ran a red light when you were at university and rule, and then you better.
Yeah, like, see, that's what I mean. Like, I know a lot of the people that Brian reacts to, Here's the Deal, whatever you want to call them, are like, it's unintentional. Like they didn't like plan it, but I think this guy, like, yeah, clearly, I mean, grabs the phone out, takes the phone out.
Driver's license, please?
I do, but it's in here. You're not going to be scared if I read it.
And you know, honestly, I feel bad for the cops that that are actually good, because there's very few of them out there in this world.
Do you have a driver's license, please?
I do. But
I do, but
where the road was closed. I just want you to notice that. All right. I can, but I got to reach in here, and I don't want you to be scared.
That's hilarious. I like that. Look, he's laughing too. That's hilarious.
Just so you understand what you're doing here. Be really careful.
Like, imagine if he was black. Like, That's probably a huge, a big difference between cop conspiracy and I is the fact that I do, well, I don't really believe it's necessarily like racially like motivated like nowadays, but yeah, if it's for like something basic like traffic stops or like smoking weed, I mean, if you're like black or like Mexican or whatever, like they're gonna go after you for the most part.
Steps here.
Or they're gonna go after you like more than if you're white.
You can't say I ran a red light when the road was closed and I didn't see the road was closed. I took a right and there was nowhere to go.
Please give me your driver's license, your insurance, your registration.
You don't have to be demanding. You can clearly see I'm pulling out my identification for you right here. There's no reason for you to be rude to me. Remember, 300,000 people follow me teaching constitutional law. So while you're armed and dangerous, I'm not.
Oh, so
And
okay,
you
that
can't
makes sense.
lose your temper because I'm a citizen and you're doing your job.
I'm just
You know, actually, I'm not gonna lie. This cop, so far, he's doing good. Like so far, this guy seems nice, and that's the trick. That's what they do. Anyone who works for the government does this, and it's quite funny because I'm actually for big government because I guess you could say I'm kind of a socialist, but like that's what they do. Like that's their job to like trick you into thinking that they're like being nice.
I don't like it. You need to stop. You have 8 minutes to conclude your stop.
Right.
If you mess up one step of the way, I'll get your jacket. And you know what I'm talking about when I say your jacket.
You need to identify yourself.
I clearly am showing you my identification right here. I'll take
Come
the
on,
tape
like-
off and I'll get-
See, this is what I mean. Like it. It's something. It's something as basic as a traffic stop, and you have to. Can't you just verbally like? This is the problem. I get it because like they have to put you in their records, but like technology, man, you could just verbally identify yourself. You don't need to like show your license or ID or whatever.
Tyrants. Like I'm not usually this close to someone who's just so dangerous.
Amazes me that
Yeah, that's actually kind of a lie because you do this all the time.
walk up to.
I mean, clearly you do this all. Well, actually, oh wait, yeah, all the time, literally every day. You're doing this every day, pretty much.
Another human being and act like you're that human being's authority or parent or overlord. I mean, imagine if you did the same thing this cop was doing under the guise of, hey, I'm just doing my job. I'm just doing what they tell me to do. I'm carrying out the policies and the ordinances and the rules of the city to keep everybody safe. Imagine if you did that and you use that same excuse. You know
Yeah,
what they do with you?
exactly.
They throw you in jail for harassing
Exactly.
another individual who doesn't want to be harassed. This is obviously a non-consensual encounter. If what delete laws is saying is true,
Well, I guess honestly, most encounters in the real world are non-consensual, but yeah.
there was no signage, as you'll see at the end of this video. He actually made a safe U-turn on a roadway that was closed, and this cop is on a fishing expedition.
That carries a gun around pulling people over, demanding things. It's like, it's absolutely ridiculous the way you guys behave, and you wonder why people don't like you. I mean, look how you behave. You didn't see the road was closed back there?
Actually, I believe most people do hate. You know what? I'm gonna look it up. How many Americans hate cops? What percentage? The 2022 Gallup poll found 45% of surveyed American adults are confident in the police. Oh, never mind. Down 3% from the previous low, 48% following George Floyd's murder. Yeah, and see, like, I'm not saying that like all that stuff with like George Floyd dying was good. Like, it was only good because it like woke people up, but like at the same time, I mean, a lot of people just like, well, you know, kind of like using it to like act dumb, pretty much.
I'm just asking if you're
Wait, you didn't see the road was closed. It was plain as day the road was closed. You didn't see that?
your driver's license, your insurance, registration, please.
And what's scary is a lot of people, especially conservatives, believe that cops should have more power, more authority. Okay, just go to Israel then. Go. They literally have a police state.
And you can be
Oh, and by the way, we're supporting that
actually
too.
drive around with my identification showing for people to see it. You follow what I'm saying to you? You want to cover it up so you stay protected from identity theft. I mean, what in the world would make you pull me over? You can clearly see that the road was closed and I have nowhere to go.
Sir, I've already told you why I pulled you over.
Yeah, but you just make an excuse to pull me over to see if I'm drinking or see if I've done something wrong.
Well, that's
My car.
actually that's very true.
There's all the information you need.
Even though you're kind of an idiot yourself. But like that is true. I mean, like they usually just like go after you because like they want to try to find more.
It's contact. Because I just
Even like
stuff
if
all the
you're
time.
like not drunk or whatever.
Yeah, this is a brand new car, so the registration is still in a giant form right here. I just bought the car, so I just got it. I don't know which one it is. Oh,
Yeah, I'm actually gonna skip this a little because it does get a little boring. I'm not gonna lie, because I already watched all this myself. Wait, what happens here? Coward approaches. Oh yes, the coward. I mean, the other guy, the other cop was just, you know, average cop, but like this guy over here. Just watch what he does. Watch how this whole thing goes.
Let me see if it's in there. Let me just take a look and see. Okay. I'm just on the other side. I can get it. I don't.
Cops. He's not a threat. All he did was get out of the car to try to find something in the back. That's all he was trying to do.
I don't need.
And look at this guy. He's like, oh, you have to stay in your car.
Off of me, brother. I'm gonna grab my registration like he asked me to do.
Look at Conspiracy's face.
I teach constitutional law. Be very careful what you do.
This
Be
is
very
for-
careful.
this
I'm
is
going.
for-
You
This
know,
is for
officer safety.
This is for
Under
my
Terry
safety.
versus Ohio. I'm Pennsylvania versus Mims right now. I'm outside of my car. The 1978 Holden. Are you sure?
Yes.
I'm allowed to go over and get my registration as he asked.
Yeah, Pennsylvania versus Mims is a very good one. I don't know anything about it. You know what? Let's take a. Actually, oh man, now it's gonna. Well, actually, wait, hold up. I'm gonna try to do something, because for my history classes, we're doing this assignment right now, in regards to the Supreme Court back in 1800s, and there's this site that we have to go to. It's actually a really good site. No, it's what? Wait, the hell? What? Wait, the hell? Of course it didn't save. Oh, god dang it. Whatever. But yeah, I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to check that out one of these days.
No, because I said don't tell me what to do. No, because I said don't tell me what to do.
No, because I said don't know what to do. Come on, just
You don't understand.
come on.
If you make one mistake here, I will go after you. Okay. So now let me get my registration as he asked me to do.
I'm gonna have you wait in your vehicle.
I need to go around the other side to get my registration.
When I'm ready
He's
to have,
already looked at. You're not the boss of me. You're a cop doing a job.
yes,
You have
and this-
no other
and this
skills
is-
than
Yeah,
this.
public
This
service.
is the only.
Pretty
This is not
much.
your traffic stop.
This
This is
is-
my freedom.
This is my
This
traffic
is the
stop.
only. This is not.
This is your traffic stop? This is your. You don't own the traffic stop. This is not your traffic stop.
This is actually a good thing to highlight here.
It's literally the
cop
public
thinks that
traffic
he
stop.
is the authority on the scene. He thinks that he is the parent, the guardian, the overlord, and that his word must be obeyed. If his word is not obeyed in the mind of this cop, then he can rightly punish the person who disobeyed his word. Super important here. While they claim to be public servants, they operate in the capacity of public masters, treating us as the servants. We need to remember this kind of thing.
Yeah, well,
This is-
literally, and I mean, like, you could say the same thing with like government too. And like I said, I'm for big government if they could actually just do their job and help out the people, but instead we're like just their slaves, pretty
Super
much.
important because this is a
I
mentality.
mean, there's a thing called
every single cop has. When they
taxes,
put on that-
taxation.
When they put on that costume, when they don that badge, when they walk around the streets with the authority of the state, that they are masters over the rest of us, and it's not true. These are authoritarian power trippers, drunk on their own power.
Traffic stop.
This
This is
is-
my freedom. Stop.
this
This is
is-
my freedom.
So I'm gonna.
He asked me to get the registration. I'm getting it. No.
I'm asking you to wait in your car.
No. The answer is no. The answer is no. You cannot demand that I do unlawful orders. I teach constitutional law. Be very careful, officer. Okay.
Yeah, you better be very careful. These are the types of people that wouldn't mind getting into a fight. And when I mean fight, I mean like a full-blown like fist fight. Like they wouldn't mind.
You don't think that it'll affect you. But by about the second year, when I get into your jacket and you get a complaint on your jacket, and then you get demoted from overtime, and then that affects your pension.
Get your hand out of my face.
My hand's not in your face. I'm having a discussion like a regular. Not even touching me. Get your fucking hands off me.
So just to put this into perspective, the guy.
Yeah, I mean it's not like he's literally like full on like touching his like shoulder or whatever. Like yeah, he's not doing that.
Over and harassed the individual in the car is telling the individual who stepped out of his car to get his hand out of his face. Everything's just completely upside down here.
I know, right? So upside down.
I'm not moving at all, sir.
I have 300,000 followers, brother. They're gonna love this. I have 300,000 followers, brother. They're gonna love this. I'm trying to get my registration as he asked me to do. I'm not a danger to anybody.
Yeah, and where's the other cop? Back in his car. Like he's probably also just as cowardly as him because like he's too scared to even try to like de-escalate the situation.
Nobody has asked you to exit the vehicle.
Okay, I'm getting the registration. Why are you in my face? I don't understand this. You want to follow me?
Yeah, it is pretty sad how all this could happen just for getting out of your car to get your registration. That is pretty sad.
Listen. See, this is the problem with police.
So now you got two cops giving two different directives. One cop says, no, I need you to keep looking for your registration. The other cop saying, no, you need to get back in your car. If the way you look for your registration is get out of your car, go on the other side of your car so you can more adequately look for your registration, you're trying to obey one cop's word while the other cop is giving you a different directive.
Yeah, so it's like you have to obey both of them. And like
this guy right here
that's like that's not possible. Like how is that possible?
Shit. This guy right here, he's trying to demand me around. What he doesn't understand is he doesn't have dominion over me. I'm not under arrest. And since I'm clearly going to identify I don't have any weapons, now he can't Terry stop me. Do you see the difference? If he didn't know I didn't have weapons, then he could handcuff me. But because now if he does handcuff me, he's working outside of the color of law. And that's U.S. Code 18, Section 242. You can't let tyrants...
Wait, what is the color of law? I don't know. Yeah, because like cop conspiracy, like he always talks about that too. What is the color of law? In this, god dang it, what's happening with my mouse? In this groundbreaking history of the Mono-American metropolis. Oh, it's a story? The color of law, if gone history of how our government segregated America. Oh.
It's like this pushed you around. He literally was physically touching me.
Remember, 18 years.
Okay, I didn't see any evidence of that.
242 is deprivation of rights under color of law, and 18 U.S.
But I do have evidence that he was making up stuff. Oh, stop touching me. Stop getting right in my face, sir.
One is conspiracy.
Yes, he was getting kind of close.
Both of these are happening right now in real time with these cops acting in a criminal capacity. But one of the interesting things here is that you don't usually see on videos like this is Delete Laws is talking about this cop like the cop isn't even there. He's not even taking this cop to the woodshed. He is actually bringing this cop's construction materials, using the cop's own hammer, nail gun, screwdriver, and constructing the woodshed over this cop. This is how off the rails.
So it's like, yeah, it's the complete opposite.
If he didn't have that badge and gun, he would never do that to me.
Like he's the cop and he's the servant.
Ever, because he knows better. He knows what would happen, don't you? Without that badge and gun, we both know what would happen. You're the beta male. I'm the alpha.
Okay, here's this nonsense.
And you know you are. That's why you have your hand on your gun. Because you're scared. Look, he's.
I mean, he does have a pretty close. Like, god damn.
Scared, as he should be, because a real man faced me man to man, not without the badge and gun. You see. He put his hands on me and physically touched me because he's working inside of the color of law.
That's debatable.
Now, if he puts me in handcuffs after I showed him that I don't have a weapon, that's an illegal detainment, which means I could sue his ass personally.
I mean, yeah, you can.
But see, he's a Neanderthal.
He actually kind of does look like one.
skill sets. The only skill set he has is to be an authoritarian. Like he doesn't want me to go over and get my registration, not because they don't need the registration.
Guys, I do not feel sorry for these men in costumes at all who live their lives. Their profession is to run roughshod over the rest of us.
Yeah, it's like their outfits are literally like costumes. They're literally costumes.
They strip us of our rights as they seek to steal more of our hard-earned income by issuing citations that we have to pay for and go to court and get involved in the entire legal.
Yeah, like, okay, citations are one thing, but like having to go to court and all that nonsense, like really all for a speeding ticket? Like,
These
come
are the
on.
guys, these are the order followers through which most, if not all, the evils in the world enter. These order followers are just doing what they're told. They're the conformists who do what they're told regardless of what is right, instead of being the moralists that they should be, doing what is right regardless of what they're told. They're out there to fulfill a quota, to profile people, to run their fishing expeditions so that they can increase the coffers of the state. That's what they're there for. These are the road pirates who, if not for the order followers, we would have a much better society. You're going to tell me that this badged costume.
Wait a minute, guys. Wait a minute. I gotta go back to that.
Followers, we would have a much better society. That's what they're there for. These are the road pirates who, if not for the order followers, we would have a much better society. You're gonna.
If not for the order followers, we would have a much better
society.
He just said it. He just said it, guys.
Tell me that this badged costumed clown doesn't have something better to do. There's no murder case to solve. There's no rape to stop. There's no theft to get in front of.
Yeah, I was gonna say theft is a serious problem now.
To see if we can
especially
make
at stupid places like
a safer place.
Philadelphia.
Instead, we're gonna go after this guy who did a U-turn on a closed road with no road signage around. Let's go ahead and harass and hassle this guy.
Because he wants to dominate.
But then again, at least in the case of him, of delete laws, I mean, he was kind of asking for it though.
And control me.
But yeah, for the most part, yeah, I could totally agree.
See it on his face. He's terrified.
Yeah, look at this guy. Look at his face.
If he didn't have the badge and gun,
such a clown.
He knows he would have no chance against a man like me. He knows that.
Yeah, you seem pretty buff too. So
that's why he's the way he is.
That's why he's the way he is. That's hilarious.
He doesn't have any real power. The only power he has is using the color of law. He physically put his hand on me a second ago. Would you put your hand on me physically if you didn't have the badge and gun on? Would you still try to accost me physically? Or do you...
And he can't even answer that question. Like, he's literally a robot. Like, he has to stay silent. Like, look at it. He has to stay silent.
A cost? I know exactly what a cost is. I teach constitutional law. Let me
on YouTube.
I'm actually going to educate this young man. I'm going to show him a couple things.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice. You're actually going to educate the tyrant to become even more of a tyrant. Look at that. He has to. Wow. That is insane. That is insane. Look at. He is literally trying to block him. That is insane.
I love how.
Or trying to look through his stuff.
Absolute control of the cops' traffic stop.
So this is the Mullen Commission on Policing. I'm sure you know absolutely nothing about it. It's the 94 Mullen Commission that shows the police are absolutely.
Yeah, this part actually is a little boring. I'm not gonna lie.
Comment about the guards going to action.
Oh wow, geez, Conspiracy talks a lot there.
See what I'm saying?
Oh, I think he's trying to get his registration now.
This is the poster of which I teach on right here.
Oh, never mind.
So,
Delete Laws breaks out this poster, flips it onto the car so you can give him this little lesson about the law that this cop is supposed to know because that's his profession. And you'll see in just a couple seconds, the other cop comes up, issues the citation, and they get out of there because they don't want to hear this. They don't want to hear the truth.
Yeah, like that's literally their job. And I mean, I guess that kind of is their job because they're public servants, but like, I mean, can't they just like be like humans for once, like actually act like human beings?
They don't want to listen to and learn about the fact that they are the costumed criminal clown network the Thin Blue Line Gang.
Yeah, the Thin Blue
completely
Line
and
Gang.
deliberately harassing the rest of us. They don't want to hear that.
So just so you guys can see, I'm showing the coward. There's the 1977 holdings of Pennsylvania versus Mims. That's an extension of Terry versus Ohio. Now, see, what the coward here is trying to do is he wants to Terry stop me and put his hands on me. But what he doesn't understand is that Pennsylvania versus Mims has a very explicit statute. The officer has to believe that I'm armed and dangerous before he can jerk me out of my car or detain me with handcuffs.
Yet they failed. They didn't obey that law that was enacted by the or ruled for by the Supreme Court.
So show me what my camera gear in my backpack here. What would make you assume that I'm armed and dangerous? And why are you up on me? Right? It's like,
yeah, I know, right?
This is the way American police treat American citizens. It's completely uncalled for.
Yeah, this is literally harassment. I mean, I guess then again, you're harassing him too, but still. And there's the cop. I mean, how did it take him 18 minutes? Well, okay, 15 minutes. That is crazy.
You see the road was closed back there?
Oh my God.
You guys are both authoritative. Oh, can I walk over here now? Are you still scared, Copper? Are you still scared? Are you still scared? Are you still scared?
That is insane. Oh my God.
See you next time, coward. Which, by the way, I need your
literally like in school.
Your business card, officer. I need his business card. Can I get your card, please? I need your business card, officer.
Oh, I don't think he's gonna
I need
give
your
it to
business
him.
card, officer.
Oh my God.
I need your card, and I need. So now I'm asking him to identify.
Oh, so he had another. That's hilarious. He had another YouTube channel, but he got banned at 300,000 subs. That makes sense. I could I could understand why YouTube would do that at least, but for me, like, no.
Fucking coward.
They literally just drive. They literally just drive away. That is insane. Like, they don't even want to hear what he has to say. I mean, does his voice not matter? Does this got, well, okay. To be honest, not really, but like still. Wow. All right. Does Cop Conspiracy talk some more? Like, I think he does.
This was an excellent job by a person who kept his cool, kept his calm, kept his sane, rational mind, and distributed the knowledge to where it needed.
Well, he did go a little ballistic at times, but okay.
Now, it may fall on deaf ears with the Costume Criminal Clown Network, but it won't fall on deaf ears for people who have their hearts opened to what freedom is. Remember, the price, freedom does have a price, and that price is eternal vigilance. And indifference to this notion is the means by which the people have and will secure their own oppression. Leave your thoughts about this for the.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know what any of that really means, but yeah, exactly. All right. Well, now let's see. Time to go back to the second one. Where is it at? Right here. Honestly, the really sad one. This could have been completely avoided. But check out what this BI does. Army vet, homeless, on drugs, probably from Vietnam.
Listen.
The most corrupt, stupidest, insane, totally provoked war that actually, no, not true. I mean, just look at Afghanistan, Iraq. Just look at every single war we've been to. We've started every single war.
We're not doing
Or planned every single war.
Step back.
I'm gonna your ass up.
Okay, you better step back right
I
now.
said, get the out of here now.
But watch, check this out. It gets worse. It gets worse.
You come any closer, I'm gonna shoot you. I'm gonna shoot you, dude.
I'm
gonna shoot you. I'm gonna shoot you.
out of here now.
Oh, now she calls for backup. Now she calls for backup. And this happened recently too, January 11th, 2023 in LA. Somewhere in LA.
I'm gonna shoot you. I'm gonna shoot you, dude.
Shoot. There are a few things more dangerous
Okay,
than
it's
a
actually
government
kind
official,
of
including
loud.
cops who believe that officer safety trumps individual rights. And I'm going to show you this video right here. I'm not going to show you all of it. If
Hopefully
you
you
want to see
could
all of it,
hear
go
it
over
well
to
enough.
police activity. I'll leave the link in the description.
Maybe.
But I do want to highlight some observations from a Monday morning
And that's his Twitter, High Impact Flicks.
quarterbacking perspective, and you let me know if I'm on base or off base. This happened in Santa Clarita, California. The incident occurred at the hands of an LA County Sheriff's deputy.
Yeah, so this, like what you're saying, happened right. The guy, the homeless guy, was, I guess he was sleeping right. I think on this side, I believe either that. No, I think it was this side. And I mean, she was trying to like tell him to leave, but he refused. And yeah, he said some things that, yeah, maybe he should have not said because he was high, and she kind of over exaggerated a bit too far, and she pulled out a gun and she actually shot him, and he died.
How can I help you? Hello.
And this is the 911 call that started off. It's an understandable, like this is an understandable 911 call. Like I could understand this, but like, I mean, obviously, like you really have to have like a real reason why. Like you got to be careful when you do 911 calls. Everything is recorded. Yeah, and okay, why is it not pausing? And yeah, about that private property, yeah, that makes things way worse. Because honestly, if this was public property, it's not like they could really do much. It's at night. It's the middle of the night. There's no one there. It's public property, but this is private property, so this is way different. It's kind of funny because I'm a leftist and I believe in private property.
Yeah, basically, like just to come down here and make him leave property because whenever we try to talk to him, he just gets really irate and basically just says, "Well, I'm gonna get out of here."
Yeah.
One of you to show cold stuff like that. All right, what's your address, sir?
Yeah, like they're trying to talk to him, like they're trying to see what was up, but he was being really aggressive. So this is understandable. I could see the cops like getting involved with this. Like I totally can. It was even going well at first. Like check this out.
Okay. So look, I'm just coming over because the security for the mall.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
At all, I will actually kill every fucker that comes here.
Okay.
And then yeah. I mean, like I said, he's high. I don't think he has a gun. Well, I mean, he has his bare hands. I mean, the wall, like.
We don't want that.
I don't care. That's what I'm
Okay.
at.
Okay.
Now that is an unstable person.
Yeah,
This is
right.
Probably somebody who, if he's going to issue threats, it would be irresponsible to let somebody like this go out in the general public and possibly hurt.
Exactly.
somebody, especially when
Exactly.
You got it on recording. It's like, why didn't you do something? He said that you'll start killing people. Why didn't you just stop him? Why didn't you put him in jail at least for the night so he could cool down? So you understand that this guy is probably. I don't know how dangerous he is, but he definitely issued a threat. That's something you definitely don't want to be doing, especially to a cop who's wearing a body cam.
Look, I'm just trying to talk to you.
Okay, I'm gonna sleep right here, so you can do what you want to do.
Okay.
Either protect and defend, or I'm gonna fucking destroy your fucking human being. Understand?
You're gonna destroy her human being? What?
I understand.
That doesn't
but
make
why
any
you telling me
sense.
like that?
Well,
And
I'm just letting you know.
And I'm just letting you know too, okay?
Don't tell me what to do at all.
I'm not letting you know. I'm not telling you what to do.
Okay.
I'm just letting you know what security has advised us.
I
okay?
am security for the whole country.
Okay.
You want Iran and China to bust your nut or what?
Wait, Iran? What?
You want Iran and China to bust your nut or what?
No, not at all.
Well, I'm
Did
the
I
guy.
say that?
Listen to me.
Did I say that?
Shh, just listen.
I'm
No,
telling
he
you-
must be
Listen.
Vietnam. He looks pretty
You
old.
know what?
Hey, you better step back, dude. Step back.
I'm gonna f your ass up.
Okay. You
See,
better.
she should have already realized, okay, this is an unstable, probably a dangerous individual. Let me just listen to what he has to say. And now she has an opportunity. Even if you were a male cop, you would have an opportunity to de-escalate, back off, go back to your cruiser.
Yeah, like you could actually just like lie to the guy and say, okay, you're free to go. I'll leave, and then go back in the car and call for backup.
Call for backup if you need.
I mean, honestly, I can see the use of tasing in this situation. Like if she would have called for backup and like the backup came and he like tried attacking one of the cops, like that is understandable. Like
You
I
see,
could understand
the only
that.
crime this guy's done so far is the crime of sleeping, and now he's issuing threats. So now, obviously, the cops have to take care of him. But what is the key thing to do in this situation right now, where everything's kind of up in the air? He's already issued threats. He's kind of
I know,
advancing
right?
toward her a little bit. What do? Back off. Try to de-escalate. Say, tell you what, okay. Go ahead and go back to sleep. Let me talk to mall security.
Yeah, right,
Let me
exactly.
dispatch. Let me make some arrangements and see what I can do. You have a good night.
And
then come
like,
back with back.
I know it's horrible because I just said like I'm pro private property, but like, I mean, like maybe there like she could have done something with security to like, well, I don't know. Like it's really complicated because like, I mean, it's really not a big deal if he just slept there for the night. Like if he was gonna like wake up the next morning and leave before the place opened, but like, I mean, the problem is like how many times like is he gonna willingly like do
Back
this?
up if you need to, because it looks like you probably will need to. Or what's the alternative? Pull out your taser, pull out your gun. Let's see what happens.
Step back.
And obviously the taser like
Step back. I'm not fighting.
okay, she kind of started that a bit because like watch.
Step back. Right?
Okay, well, I mean, he was about to, but like she, like I swear to God,
I'm not fighting. Get off me. Get off me. If you come any closer, I'm gonna shoot you.
Here's another opportunity for her to just get back to her cruiser in the safety of her cruiser and just walk away.
I'm gonna shoot you, dude.
And most people will look at this and go, well, she's completely justified in doing so. And you can see why they would be. She's trying to take down a threat. She didn't have to do it this way. There are other options you can employ, but because when you have qualified immunity and nothing's going to happen to you if something goes down, and something is going
Yeah,
to go down,
exactly.
it's about to go down right now. She will probably get a nice little paid vacation. She'll declare that she is
Exactly.
suffering from post-traumatic stress disorder.
Oh
I
my
can't
God,
get this
yeah.
image out of my mind. She's going to go on full retirement benefits. I don't know if this guy's an Army vet dealing with PTSD issues of his own. I don't know if he's a psychiatric patient. It looks like, normal people don't usually respond like this, saying, hey, if you don't let me sleep right here.
Either that or he
I'm
has
gonna
severe
kill
anger
you.
issues.
Not something that a stable person says. So obviously you can detect with no psychological or psychology degree that, hey, something's wrong here. And maybe
And
I
yeah,
should
it's
call
not
for
like she didn't know that. I mean, she knew there was like something like going on with him, but obviously she chose to make it worse.
backup. Why don't we call for a healthcare worker who could probably talk this guy down off the ledge because they're equipped with the mental tools that I'm not equipped to deal with.
I'm gonna shoot you. I'm gonna shoot. 16
Get the
fight.
Oh, yeah, and then now she calls for the backup.
I'm gonna shoot you. I'm gonna shoot you.
All right, I'm not going to show this right here, okay? If you want to watch this, the full unedited version is on the police activity channel. You can take a look at it. What I wanted to
Oh,
really highlight
nice.
here
Maybe I will do
is
just
she
that.
does shoot him once, and he acts unfazed. I don't know if this guy's on drugs. I don't know if he has a high pain threshold tolerance. But the first one, it's like nothing came out of the chamber. That's how he acted. The second one, same thing. He's kind of brushing it off, and then he steps back, and then he walks away, and he walks back to his sleeping bag, and then he lays down, and basically he dies.
Yeah,
I
and
wanted to
that's
show
the
you
really
what-
sad thing about this whole thing is the fact that like I mean like it's not like he was just saying nonsense. Like it's not like he's like full blown like druggy, like he doesn't know like what the hell's going on. I mean like he told her like you're like no, I'm not gonna let you get me out of here or now or you know what I'm trying to say. Like he I mean he kept his word. I mean he walked right back to her spot and he died in his sleeping spot.
was, a lot of people are on this cop's side. I can see why they would.
Yeah, I
be
mean,
if they
honestly,
just
I
stop and
could
start
kinda see
asking some
why.
questions. Why didn't she attempt to de-escalate? Why didn't she back off and call for backup?
Yeah,
She has-
exactly. Perfect example of why no police officer should go on call alone, especially at night. Especially at night. especially if you're a woman. Like, I'm not trying to like be like third wave feminism over here, saying like women are just like vulnerable little creatures, but
these tools available. All she had
and
to do
she's
was go
small,
back there in the
small
cruiser,
woman.
And if she felt like she was unsafe in the cruiser, all she had to do was drive away in the cruiser,
Yeah,
make a radio call, and say, "Hey, this guy got super."
Or at least like
aggressive,
drive to the
saying
other side.
threats, saying he's going to kill everybody if they don't allow him to sleep there. We probably need to take care of this. I need backup. That's all you had to do. And then you got an officer who doesn't suffer from PTSDs for the rest of her life.
Yeah, I
possibly.
mean,
And-
yeah, like I don't, because I know there's gonna be some of you that are gonna believe that like she wanted this to happen. Honestly, I don't think she did. I mean, like clearly at the start, like she was saying, like just calm down. I just want to check up on you, see what's going on. So I mean, it's not like she wanted this to happen, but she kind of let it happen, and now she's gonna suffer from PTSD
And you
because of
got
it.
another guy who's alive. I don't
Yeah,
know
right.
If he is a homeless vet, it's just like the American government to recruit somebody under false pretenses, saying, "Hey, young guy, you want to protect the country?
Oh,
don't you?
yeah.
You want to advance democracy and make the world a better place, don't you? Yeah, I do. We'll sign on the dotted line right here." And then those kids enter into the military, and then the military-industrial complex tears them down physically, emotionally, and mentally, and then builds them up to be the person they wanted to be. And then they go out and they kill a whole bunch of people in foreign lands, and then come back, and they've got these ghosts and these demons in their heads that they can't get out.
Yeah,
And so
and
now,
for the longest time, like PTSD was undiagnosed. Like, I mean, it was shell shock. I mean, it was literally, oh, you're just a little baby. That was in the 40s. That clearly didn't work. Oh, what's another thing that never worked? Mental asylums. Oh, you know what else doesn't work? Punishment in prisons.
they can't function in society, and then they become homeless, and then they become helpless, and then they start doing crazy stuff like this. I'm not saying this guy is a homeless vet. It's a possibility that he is.
I mean, clearly
maybe he was on
sure
drugs.
as hell
The
is.
way
He's wearing a
he
vet
took those
jacket or
bullets, maybe
whatever
he was
that
on
was.
meth and he didn't
The
feel
hat.
it at all. 'cause he
No, the
acted like he
jacket.
didn't feel it. Perfect example of why no police officer should go on a call alone. Dude gets an A+ for how to not look like you're dying. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. Another thing he said, "I'm going to sleep right here, and if anybody disturbs me, I'm going to take care of them." This person right here says, "I'm going to sleep right here." He wasn't wrong, in fairness.
Yeah.
It's so sad.
I
to
mean,
see
he's
our
being
veterans
honest.
End up in the streets. I wonder what his story is. This guy's name is Christopher Lee Mercurio. He's 50 years old. Heartbreak. I agree with this
Wait,
assessment right here.
Wait. He was only 50? Oh my god. That's horrible. That is
Heartbreaking
horrible.
for all involved.
He looked like shit. Am I gonna 9 minutes? Let me see. He looks so old. He looks like he's at least in his 60s. And he's only 50. This guy is only 50. Oh my, that is horrible. That is horrible.
If this guy has a family, we don't know what his backstory is. How did they think sending a single
Yeah, I know,
female
right?
officer to deal with an aggressive bomb?
Yeah, Judy the cop over here from like
She was lucky he didn't
Zootopia.
actually try to kill her. There's another angle of this. There's a street cam angle.
Yeah.
Gotta get some stuff. Very sorry.
Like what?
Like my stuff, man.
Of her pulling up and the interaction.
Yeah, I know the door, like
Why don't you start closing it? Then ain't cracked the wall.
yeah, that's why I haven't been closing it all the way.
Damn it. If you don't close it all the way, it won't stay open. They cracked the wall, man.
Yeah, I know. It's like slowly getting worse and worse.
God. Close it all the way.
All right. Sure, I don't want to try to close it all the way. Yep, there's her. There's her, and
So
the guy's
he's
right
laying
over
down
here.
on a mat
That's
right
another.
there, and
It's funny. It's so hilarious because there's another homeless guy right over here. Well, I guess this guy wasn't like causing a public disturbance
like
or
there's another
private
guy,
disturbance. I
another
guess.
homeless looking guy right here.
Yeah, and then
As soon as he sees her,
Yeah,
fingers
yeah.
roll up, he gets up. He's wondering what's going on. She walks toward him. He walks toward her.
well, I mean, she's not really that tiny,
I
but
don't understand sending ponytail cops out to deal with stuff like this alone.
And yeah, and it's not like me trying to like be sexist. It's just like she's small, and vulnerable, especially this guy.
I'm gonna step back right
I
now.
said, get the fuck out of here now.
But yeah, anyways, all right. God, it's almost been an hour. All right, it's probably gonna be a long live stream. All right, let's see how well this video is.
How could we have roads, bridges, clean running water, schools? They say
Actually, wait. That was good. That was good. I want to hear this out.
people often say, without government, how could we have roads, bridges, clean running water, schools? They say, without law enforcement, who will keep us safe? But why not ask the logical question of our day? Without cops, who will break down our doors, ransack our homes, terrorize our children, and damage and steal our property? Let me set the scene for you. Late last August, members of the Sheriff's Department in Adams County, Ohio.
Yeah. Oh, Ohio. Okay. I was gonna be. Oh, it literally says it right there. I was like, where the hell is
busted
Adams County
into a
at?
home armed with rifles and wearing full tactical gear. They had
Damn.
a warrant on suspicion of drug trafficking and kidnapping. So much for the Fourth Amendment unalienable right to be secure in your home. But after smashing down the door and scouring every
Oh
inch of
my
the house,
God.
the cops found neither drugs nor any signs of kidnappings.
Yeah.
And
So like, see, like, I do get it. Like, I do get it if you're like a full blown like wanted like kidnapper, sex trafficker. But I mean, this guy apparently he was just innocent.
Last confiscated a few items, including about $5,000 in cash, which was later returned after an
Oh my!
independent
Oh, because they
investigation
probably thought he
required
stole
to
it.
prove the full amount was there to its owner.
And
And
the
just
freaking
who
army,
was the target of
the freaking army arrives.
this gross violation of rights? Afro Man. A few months after the raid, Afro Man turned the frustrating, futile, and traumatizing, especially for his young son who was home at the time, experience into two characteristically goofy yet subtly pointed rap songs, Lemon Pound Cake and Will You Help Me Repair My Door? The latter track even got a music video featuring a ton of actual footage from the raid taken from Afro Man's home security camera system.
Will you help me repair my gate and door?
Let me guess. He's black. He's a big black guy. The cops trying to find another reason to go after an innocent person. Just assume that because he was black, he was a kidnapper, a drug trafficker, sex trafficker. It all makes sense now, guys. But you know what? Maybe all this is racially motivated.
And believe it or not,
And like, look at the door. Like, oh my! Did he see? Look at the door. Just
and
goes
believe it or not,
blind.
that music video, as well as social media posts Afro Man made with the footage of the raid, are now the subject of a new lawsuit filed earlier this month by seven
Good.
members of the Adams County Sheriff's Office.
Good,
The
great.
cops are claiming that
I mean,
Afro
obviously,
Man-
nothing's gonna happen to the cops, but I mean, that's still something.
This footage
Usually
of
it never goes that
invasion
far.
without their consent, which is a misdemeanor violation in Ohio. And they're suing Afro Man on civil grounds for invasion of privacy. So the criminals who entered and trashed his house without his consent are upset that he's using footage of their crimes to expose them without their consent. Apparently, that's just how they roll. The cops claim that because of Afro Man's actions, the officers have been, quote, subjected to threats, including death threats.
Oh
and
my
they've also,
god!
quote, suffered emotional distress, embarrassment, ridicule, loss of reputation, and humiliation. So let me get this straight. They initiated the break-in, the ransacking, and if Afro Man was home at the time, which he wasn't, they would have put his life in jeopardy. But they are more concerned with the reaction.
Yeah,
of Afro
yeah. It's
Man
just like with the whole thing that happened to Trump at Mar-a-Lago, and it's not even me like trying to defend him as a person or not a person, a political opponent or whatever. But like 9 hours. They they went. I mean, don't get me wrong. I get it. It's a big house. Mar-a-Lago's giant. They spent 9 hours trying to find the quote unquote classified documents, and they literally went through all of Melania's dresses, like literally like this, like literally like. And trust me, I don't like the guy, but they sure as hell
They
violated
are of their
individual
own
rights.
actions. Afro Man said they can tear my door off the hinges, steal my money, disconnect my camera.
But I
and
mean, what
now-
about with Joe Biden though? Because he actually has classified documents. Honestly, if they just break into his house like what these idiotic morons did, then yeah, technically they're violating his private property rights.
Oh, in their lawsuit,
His
they're
right
saying
to
I'm
be honest
humiliating them.
Property
They
without
humiliated me.
being
I guess
harassed.
I won the humiliation contest.
WLWT, a well-known rapper, is talking with us tonight after a search warrant and siege on his home.
Afro Man is the name. He lives in
Afro
Adams County, now
Man?
moved from California, is being investigated by the sheriff's office around here.
Oh,
And
he
WLWT
okay.
News 5's Danielle Dindak talked with him about
He
the raid
came,
and
he
why
came from California and then he moved to Ohio.
he feels like his civil rights were violated. She's live right now in Adams County. Hi there, Danielle.
Yeah, Mike Cherie. Afro Man moved to Adams County from California back in 2007 for love. Now, recently, his house was raided by police. Now, on that search warrant, it listed possession of drugs, drug trafficking, and kidnapping. This afternoon, I sat down with the rapper. Take a listen.
Neighbors called me and told me that there was a lot of cops at my house and that they were running around with
Wait, so he owns
AR-15
two houses? So like he owns a house in California, one in Ohio?
and kicking in the doors and all kind of stuff. The dude aiming at the house because I got a vape pen.
Adams County Sheriff deputies.
Yeah, because you got a vape pen. That is unbelievable. That is so like, how did they? Oh yeah, that's right. They planned all
Stormed the
this.
house of
Oh
Joseph
my
Foreman,
god,
known on
That's-
stage as
that's
Afro Man.
perfect.
Because I got high,
Look
singing
at
in
this car.
Chicago
What
at
the
the time of
fudge
the
is
raid.
that?
They got a narcotics warrant. Okay, I get it. I'm Afro Man. I sing about marijuana. They finally kicked my door down.
Police bust through the kitchen door.
My girl and her mom was telling me how my kids were crying and screaming because they was mentally traumatized. You know, dudes was running around.
Wait, they're in the house?
AR-15s, and they didn't want me to get killed. And the homie with the shield moving around.
Wearing tactical gear and holding rifles, sifting through Afro Man's house, going room to room,
Right, find my money, start going through my money. You see him holding my money.
taking a peek at his computer and rummaging.
I mean,
through
I don't know why you would have like $5,000 in cash just laying around in your house, but
his suits.
I'm 300 pounds. He's looking up these cars.
The rapper fast to post his surveillance video on social media. Getting
oh yeah, like he would crawl under the cars as a 300+ pound man.
millions of TikTok views, giving play-by-play of the raid in the background.
They don't have any charges. I'm not under arrest. So there's all these question marks there.
Afro Man says the police want him to come in and give a statement, but he's not doing that unless he has his attorney with him. Until
Yeah, it
then,
makes sense.
I was gonna go to jail, but I wasn't home.
Yeah. Imagine if you were home. Yeah, you sure as hell would be in jail. That's a weird laugh too.
to the Adams County Sheriff and the prosecutor, but they were unable to talk to me because of this ongoing.
Okay, I want to
investigation.
hear a cop conspiracy
But his
reaction.
now ex-wife was there and took several videos to accompany all the footage from the security cameras. Foreman
Oh,
said
okay,
that
his
she
ex-wife
also
and the
FaceTimed him
kids.
so he could speak with one of the officers. And he remembers asking one of the officers if they found anything or if he was under arrest. He claims the officer replied no to both questions. And then Foreman asked him, "Will you help me put my door back on the hinges?" He said the officer cracked this grin, started waddling his head, and said, "I'm not required to do that."
Oh my! Wow! Oh, wow! But like, you should have known that he was gonna say that.
That interaction provided the primary fodder for his song, "Will You Help Me Repair My Door?" with the song offering a comprehensive beat-by-beat breakdown of the raid. Foreman croons about and shares actual video
Well,
of the cop
at least he made a good song about all this.
searching his suit pockets and CD collection, disconnecting his security system, breaking down his front door, and allegedly taking his legal, hard work, everyday pay taxes money, according to him. The other song about the
Oh
rain,
yeah, because the $5,000.
Lemon Pound Cake, took its title from a surreal moment captured on Afroman's security cam footage. An officer, gun in hand, walking through Afroman's kitchen and doing a double take at a lemon pound cake sitting on the counter.
What was that? Mama's lemon pound cake.
Oh, because he probably thinks there's like fentanyl in there or whatever.
Afroman said,
heroin.
quote, "It's not funny. I
Methamphetamine.
made it funny, but that shit was not funny. Getting my car towed and forgetting to go to court and getting arrested was not funny. But I made it funny by the time I got through with it. So these people breaking in my house and stealing my money and mentally tormenting my kids, that's not funny. But I tried my best to make it funny, put a beautiful melody to it, and maybe inspire the next human being to get through something like this with a good disposition." He said, "I can't let my time be consumed with anger and revenge and bitterness. So as I breathe in and out and take life in stride, I thought it would be good to..."
Yeah, because it's not like you could like really do much about this, honestly. I mean, like court. Going in court. I mean, that's the best you could do.
Sing and laugh about the situation and make a whole lot of money off of it if I possibly could.
Oh my
I thought
God.
it was the most positive.
Yeah, make up for all the damage they did
thing
with the
I could
door.
do.
Look at that.
But whatever
That is
money
wow.
Afroman
That must be a
has made
weak
off
ass
the
door now.
situation now appears to be in the crosshairs of the 7 plaintiffs from the Adams County Sheriff's Office. The officers are seeking damages in...
All right. Well, anyways, sorry, Conspiracy. I know there's 2 more minutes of this, but the next video I believe is kind of long. The really disturbing one. Yeah, 1421. It's gonna take me 30 minutes to react because there's a lot of stuff I need to say about this. Like, sure, the guy, like, here, I'm just gonna play it. I didn't even watch the full thing. I need to watch the next 4 minutes of it. So I got to 10 minutes and then I stopped.
He just got out of God's son. He's my son. I'm trying to. Oh yeah, but his car is out of gas.
You're gonna lose your bag. I would lose my bag for you if I know what you did. Don't give him any info. You don't have to. Don't give him any info. Don't give him ID. Don't give him any information. You don't have to.
know. If we don't get his information, his name and date of birth, we're gonna have to take him to jail.
All right. So how the hell did all this happen? Simple answer. Him and his mom. Okay, so he was driving. He ran out of gas. He called his mom. He couldn't, like, there's no more gas. So, I mean, it's not like he could really move the car out of the fire hydrant lane. So he called his mom. His mom came. I don't know what the hell they were trying to do exactly at that moment. Either trying to push the car, move it out of the fire hydrant lane, or trying to see if they could like find gas somewhere at like the local gas station. So these 2 cops arrive. They could have helped them, honestly. I mean, like, I mean, like, they told them they told them what happened. They could have helped them. I mean, that's what people that work in the government are supposed to do, right? But no, it just turns into this. It turns into this.
Instead of lending
It turns into this.
a helping hand when you run out of gas.
What did he do? He just parked because he's out of gas.
Oh, yes. And the funniest thing about all this is the fact that he wasn't trying to escape the cops. He wasn't trying to outrun them. All he was doing, because he was upset, he tried walking away, probably to, I don't know, try to get gas or see if he could knock on someone's door in the neighborhood to see if they could like help them out, whatever. But no, it turns into this.
Back up. What did he do? Did he do anything wrong?
I told you already.
That's not violation. He almost died.
It is a little funny though, I'm not gonna lie. It's funny, but it's tragic at the same time. Because I think this is Texas. This kind of looks like Texas. Maybe like, let's see, maybe no, I don't think it's gonna yeah, no, I don't think it says.
Details about this video, but apparently, according to the cops and the victim, this young man ran out of gas and happened to be blocking a fire lane. The cops decided that instead of helping somebody in their time of need,
they go ahead and turn off their critical thinking, their common sense, and press him for his ID in violation of the Fourth Amendment right to be secure in your person.
He just got out of gas, sir. He's my son.
Let me tell you what's going on. Like you know, like you were there when it happened.
Stay away from me right now. Hold on. Right. Hold on.
I mean, that is harassing. This is harassment. This is technically this is stalkerish for sure. I mean, there's just like public servants, the traffic stop patrol duty. Like it makes sense. They have to drive around, but like
I'm trying to. Oh yeah, but his car is out of gas.
My car. Now go away. You don't need my ID. I know my rights. I can take your bag.
He just got out of gas.
I mean legally, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, look at this cop pointing his finger, pointing my finger out. No, bad. Wait. Bad.
Away from my mom. I'm helping you to get him out. Stay away from my mom. If you don't go away right now, both of you police officers.
Yeah, he can't because he's out of gas. Okay. It's happened to everyone.
Y'all are stalkers. Stay.
I can show you my driver license. He just
stay away from me.
What did he do?
Yeah, like see, like it doesn't. This doesn't make any sense. I mean, they don't need your driver's license to help you out unless you're like a threat. Is he a threat? No. They think he is, but he's not.
Did he kill someone? Did he do any crime?
Yeah, right, exactly. Well, okay, obviously if he killed someone, they would just be arresting him like on the spot. That makes sense. Like killing is bad, it's bad, but like
did he do anything bad? Did he kill anyone? He just got out of gas. He's trying to move now.
They've been watching me in secret before this. They've been stalking me. They've been harassing me.
Okay, well, that is kind of that's going a little bit full on conspiratorial, but like, sure, okay.
These police officers are
what?
I mean, they probably will watching you guys. Let's be real.
Still around me. I'm telling them go away. They won't go away. These police officers are pedophiles.
Okay, that's just. I'm not gonna lie. That's a really stupid thing to say.
My car. Listen.
I'm trying to move his car.
I'm trying to move my car.
Like that's literally like QAnon when they're over here. Like Pizzagate, it's home to the Democrat pedophiles. Like that's probably one of the dumbest things you could ever say. Like I'm gonna be real.
In the way of me moving my car. Listen.
I
don't have to listen to you. I don't have to say you don't have to.
ያስገድላል አታስገድለኝ እባክህ
I don't care.
እሺ በቃ በስነ ስርዓት ንገራቸው ስቃቸው
I think she's speaking African, something like that. Like I bet this woman over here, the guy's mom, probably came from like a really bad area in Africa over here to America, Texas, looks like to me, in hopes of like a better future, a better life, right? And then this happens. This America, yeah, America, land of the free, home of the brave.
Racist. Sidacho, you're a police officer. You're racist.
You're gonna lose. What did he do? Did he do anything bad?
Now, I understand that emotions are running high here, but the racist and pedo allegations can't be.
Yeah, because I don't think these guys. I don't think like they could give a crap on whether he's black, white, whatever, Asian. Like they could give a crap. All they care about is just arresting the guy for no reason whatsoever, because he doesn't want to show his driver's license.
Proven. So it's not advisable to go there.
Yeah, right.
You can go
finally, Cowconspiracy's like realizing, oh shoot, maybe not every single post I react to is like 100% like I side with them.
Of objectivity. These cops are clearly not acting as public servants, but instead have chosen to violate this guy's rights by harassing and detaining him when no crime.
Well, yeah, they're about to detain him.
Did he do any crime?
My car.
Did he kill anyone? Did he do any crime? He just out of gas. He parked here because he couldn't move it. I came here to help him. So why you need his
Yeah, so probably like she just arrived, right? And they were about to like push the car to, so it's out of the fire hydrant lane. And then these two morons arrive, these two clowns, and then they have to do all this.
ID?
Because he's illegally parked.
Because he's out of gas.
Okay, well, we
Well,
need to identify him. He's
Well,
illegally
that's
parked.
why he told me I didn't park correct. So let's go get my car. I came. So what's wrong with it? This happened to everyone.
Yeah, and I like how there's no one, and I'm assuming this is probably a park. There's no one there. There's no one parked in the park. So like, why does this matter? Why does this matter?
You can't touch me. You can't beat guys out.
Don't assault me. He's in violation of the Texas Transportation Code. You need to identify him.
So stay away from He's out of gas.
I'm out of gas. You're stressing me and my mom.
These policy
Definitely.
enforcers are so focused on codes and policies that they lost their humanity in the process. Now, why would these cops make sure that this guy had to go through the trouble of being cited and then keeping an appointment to see the judge when they, the cops, could simply just use their brains, listen to their hearts, and help this guy and his mom out? This is crazy.
Yeah, they could have like helped to, push the car out of the lane, the fire hydrant lane, line. They could have drove to the nearest gas station and get some gas. I mean, like they could have done like more than what they're doing now.
Easy.
He's out of gas, and that's why I came to move the car.
I don't need to give you any info. Yes, you do. No, I don't.
Head in.
I'm not
Head in.
I'm trying to move my car right out of gas. You're in violation of Texas Transportation Code. No, I'm not. What kind of?
Oh, yeah. Texas is like one of the worst states in the entire country. You know why? Because conservatives run it.
Yes.
Conservative. This is what.
No, I'm not.
This is what republicanism does to you.
No, I'm not.
What kind of violation? He's out of gas.
I'm trying to move my car. You racist cops. I'll take your badges. I'll take your home.
Okay. Did I pass it? Like.
Transportation code.
Okay.
My car right out of gas. You're in violation of Texas Transportation Code. No, I'm not.
You're in violation of Texas Transportation Code. You're in violation of Texas Transportation Code because you ran out of gas and your mom came to help you get the car, to push the car into the parking lot, and you're violating the Texas. Oh
my God. What kind of violation? He's out of gas.
My car. You racist cops. I'll take your badges.
Like I said, they're not like they could. It seems to me like these cops could really give. Now, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I mean, clearly there's a lot of immigrants in Texas, and it seems to me like if there are less immigrants here in the state, then the cops wouldn't be as bad as they are. But obviously race doesn't define everything. So
for real, I don't care about your technicalities. Can you give me his information?
ልስጣቸው ዳግም ምንም ችግር የለም ጁላይ 31st 95 ምንም የሚያደርገው ነገር he didn't do anything.
Stay away from me. I will use self-defense to try to touch me. Stay away from me. I know my rights.
Please, he's asking you nicely. He said, let me move my car.
Stay away from me. You're trespassing my rights.
Okay, you're kind of freaking out a bit, okay? But like, seriously, I mean, he's probably about to like get something from the back and then got this dip crap, this moron.
I'm trying to move my car and drive it home. Now stay away from me. I know my rights. I will take your badge for this. I will take your badge for this. If I was a sheriff, I'd take both y'all's badges for this. That's it. Both of y'all badges gone. That's it. Y'all fired as police officers. I'm going to report this.
Well, I do believe in one thing. We really don't know what these cops are really doing. We don't know. Like, when they turn off their cameras, when they're in the police station with no cameras, like, we don't know what they're doing. They could be doing way, like, they could be doing even worse things than are already shown in all these. This video, the other two videos, the other three videos.
Harassment. This harassment.
The entire channel.
What did he do?
He's in violation.
Okay, he just told you his reason. He did his best to bring here, to
Again, there's no reason to make accusations that you can't substantiate. Stick with what you know is true. Your rights are clearly being violated.
Yeah, and I mean, it's not like he's like not like talking about or focusing on that or like denying it. I mean, like he clearly says like you're violating my rights. It's just the racist thing. I mean, it's like obviously like okay, hold on. I gotta go back. Gotta go back to the last video. Oh my god, where's it at? Where's it at? Yeah, like this video, the one I literally just got done reacting to just not too long ago. That is most likely race driven. This, on the other hand, not really. I don't think so.
Everybody can see that. So invoke your right to be silent and then file a 42-1983 on it.
All right, ma'am.
So that's why.
Where the officer his information, we will issue the citation and y'all can be on your way.
What citation? He didn't do anything
the fire lane.
because he's out of gas.
Okay, you can tell that to the judge.
And then the judge ain't gonna care because it's Texas.
I have his information, please. Don't touch me right now.
He's not under 18.
Don't touch me.
I can't give his information.
Yeah, she says he was born in 1995. And when is this? It said May 21 for the registration date. So this is probably sometime in 2021. So what is that? Like 26?
That's all So you don't want to help us out?
I just gave you his birthday.
But I don't know his name. His birthday does me no good without his name.
Didn't she already just say his name? It was like some weird name, but like she already said his full name. I mean, all she really has to do is just say his full name, and that's it. That's it. It's not like they need his full name. Why do they even need his name? They could be helping these guys. This child and mother.
Don't give him any info. Don't give him
I mean, adult child and mother.
If we don't get his information, his name and date of birth, we're gonna have to take him to jail.
He didn't do anything.
Well, no, that's not true because after that you're gonna say, "Where's your ID? We need to see your ID."
To go jail. What did he do? Kadal, sitacawna ነገሮችን easy አድርገው.
Don't touch me. Y'all racist cops ain't touching me. You want to make him fleeing too? I don't care what y'all say.
He's out of trouble. He doesn't want you.
And look at this. It's not that bad. He's just, I don't really know exactly why he's trying to walk away. I think he's trying to walk away so he could like cool down, which is probably a good thing, actually. I mean, he is, saying things that aren't really true. I mean, they're racist, they're a bunch of pedophiles. I swear to God. How did it get to this? How did it? I still don't understand. How are these cops okay with this?
Okay, just give us this information and today.
Wow. Okay.
What did he do? He just parked because he's out of gas.
Back up. You can be here, but back up.
Okay, he's out of gas.
Sex assault.
That's why he parked like this.
You're sexually harassing me right now.
Well, that's not really what sexual harassment is. But yeah, they're sure as hell violating your all your rights.
That's why we came to move the
Especially your Fourth Amendment.
Police officers are pedophiles.
These cops are so rigid and tyrannical. I mean, can you imagine how viral this video would go if these cops reached into their pockets, got some money together, and then took this guy to get some gas?
I know, right?
Instead, they couldn't help but just.
And that's how most people view cops. I used to view cops like that. I used to think all cops are good. And then George Floyd happened. Oh, shoot. Maybe there actually are some cops that are bad. Oh, look, there's even more incidents like that. Oh, look, there's entire channels. Like, here's the deal, like Brian Young, that are dedicated to exposing these tyrants. It happens all the time. And like I said, just imagine, like, we don't know what they're doing behind the scenes. Like, just like our government. I want to support our government. I want big government. I want them to help the people. But like, what are they doing? They're doing nothing. They're literally doing nothing to help us.
Display the very reason people hate them so much. Their mindless code and
Oh, that's right. There's a third cop.
doing
Oh,
what
the
they're
third cop doesn't
told
arrive until,
regardless
or
of what is
4
right.
cops. I think. I have no
Let me ask you
idea.
something.
I don't even want to know at this point.
Young people's stress out of job. Nothing. Stand up. Alexis, you should understand.
We tried to understand.
Okay.
All we need is
So
information.
he just is under probation. He doesn't want any ticket. He's trying to do his best.
Too late.
What does that mean too late? What did he do?
He didn't fail to identify and he fled.
I don't have to.
That wasn't really fleeing. He was just walking away. Fleeing would be like what Tyree Nichols did and tried like outrunning the cops.
Please, this boy, something happened to him. I go anywhere.
We tried to get your
I go anywhere. I asked, okay, I'm clean.
Mophie Police. I'm gonna look that up. I don't know where that's at. Mophie, Texas. Where's that at? Yeah, I can't look at that. I gotta do satellite. Wow, okay. Let's see. Kilton. Probably shouldn't be doing this because you don't need to know where exactly I live. "35 minutes away." This happened 35 minutes away. This entire, I swear to God, this entire area right here is worse than Huntington. Worse than homeless Huntington. Not as bad as LA. But worse than most cities in SoCal. This entire area right here.
To give you his information
It's too
now.
late. We tried to get that from you earlier. You wouldn't give it
Because he's not under
She's getting mad
That
now.
choice.
She's getting mad now.
You should have given us
What did he do? What? Tell me what does this mean?
He's parking the fire lane.
He's trying his best to bring here. See, it was a long way. Stop.
I think
So
that's
he's
her
gonna move it.
car.
I came to push.
There's only 2 cars in the park. This is a park. This is a park. There's no one here. There's only 2 cars. The cops could have helped them.
And then
Get gas.
So you arrest him. What is this wrong with it?
Because you parked in the fire lane. We were trying to get his ID.
You just tried to.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they were trying to get his ID. Chill.
You left in the fire lane.
He's out of gas. His car is, he couldn't move it by himself. Okay, I came to help him. Early in the morning.
You know what you could have done to help him? You could have given us his information what we asked for.
I just
But she did. I mean, she didn't like show you his ID and like give out his full name, but she did.
I gave him his birthday.
And the birthday doesn't do anything. Duty good without his name.
Okay, I'm trying to give him this.
Too late.
We are talking.
Too late. He fled from us. And now he goes to jail for evading.
Wow, that's unbelievable. That is unbelievable. This happens so much, so often.
I'll give you.
Now she's gonna have to bail him out. You know how much that's gonna cost? That's like I gotta look that up. How much does it cost to bail someone out of jail? $50 minimum. Bonds over $1,000. What? Bonds over $1,000 are usually 10% of the bonds. Yeah, so the minimum is 50. 500. Yeah, so like 50 to like a few thousand at least, or a couple thousand. There's capitalism right there, stealing your money.
This information, okay.
Too late. He'll be going to Wiley jail.
I didn't consent for you to search me. Why is no one searching him? No one even asked him. I know that. I know that. You are
Oh
touching him.
my God. They'll only search him so they can get his ID. These cops are robots. They're trained to be robots. All they care about is your ID. They need your ID at all costs. They need your ID. They need it. It's just like the mask thing. It's no different. You have to wear a mask. You have to wear a mask. You have to get vaccinated. You have to do all this stuff. You have to pay all this money to taxes.
What did he do? Did he do anything wrong? That's not violation. He almost died. You see? He's almost.
It's not that. I mean, like, if there were a lot of cars out here, yeah, that makes sense. Like, that could be bad. Like, someone could clearly, like, because no one knows how to drive in Texas.
When he walks away from us when we're telling him to stop.
Because you try to tase him.
Okay.
You try to tase him without doing anything. Is that what you want?
Okay, well, the tasing thing, I mean, you clearly didn't film that. Like, when he got pushed to the ground, like, you didn't film that. So, I don't know if the tasing thing is true, but, like, everything else, yeah.
Is that what make you happy?
No one tased him.
Is that what make you happy doing this all the time? You guys have
Yeah, sure as hell makes him happy.
something like this.
If he would have just given us his name and date of birth, this would have been.
He's just asking you, what did I do? What did I do?
We've told him several times.
He gave you the reason.
And we've told you.
What did
Well,
you
he
tell
does
me?
have a point. I mean, he already told you guys what he's quote unquote done wrong.
Parked in a fire lane.
And then I gave you his birthday.
Give us his name.
And he's just asking me, you just get him
No, you
before
wouldn't
I
give us
gave you.
You wouldn't give us his name.
I would. Why I gave you his
didn't.
birthday?
You didn't.
I just gave you his birthday, and then I'm
His
asking him.
birthday does is nothing.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah,
talking
she
to
gave
him
you
slowly,
his
let me
birthday,
give
his
that.
name, first
It's just
name.
If you guys need.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say, nice choice of your money that you steal from taxpayers. Nice cars,
Have witness.
nice equipment. Oh yeah.
This is not the right thing you guys doing. He just gave you a reason.
If y'all would have been even a little bit helpful, we wouldn't be going this route.
What if the cops had been a little helpful?
I know, right?
Instead of treating this kid like he's a criminal right off the bat.
I just gave you his birthday, and then I was trying to give you his name.
No, you didn't.
And then again, I can give you his birthday.
Yeah, now
I
he's
can
just
give
blatantly
you his
lying.
information Now. Okay.
Now he's literally blatantly lying.
I'll give you his information now. Please. Okay, I said
Oh
please.
my god.
Please, let me give you his birthday
Jesus.
information. Because I have to talk to him. He's grown up, so I have to talk to him by my language.
Yeah.
I was trying to
He's
talk to
grown
him.
up.
Let's give him. He didn't do anything.
Information himself.
Yeah, okay, but he's stressed out. He's out of gas. He's out of job.
Yeah, he's out of gas, out of job. The government took all of his money, probably from taxes. And don't get me wrong, I support. I guess you could say I support taxing the rich, the 1%. Because, like, if we would have just done that like decades ago, like we would have so much more money. Like the government would have so much more money. They would be able to do the distribution of wealth of fudge of universal basic income. Like,
find any job because of this pandemic. He didn't get any job. He's stressed
yeah,
out.
the pandemic, capitalism, guys, capitalism.
He doesn't have money, so that's why he's like this. He's not a bad boy. He's a good boy. Okay?
Okay,
The
well,
last
I
time,
don't
the same
know
thing.
why you had to say it like that, but okay.
They gave him without any reason that the judge is dismissing. So he didn't do anything. He has no record, bad record. So
Oh, and let me guess, he probably ran out of gas because like he doesn't have a job, so he has no money. Like he's not because with the COVID, I mean, they said they were gonna. Joe Biden promised he was gonna give everyone stimulus. Never happened. Never happened.
please, I'll give you his information. Don't take him jail, please.
Ma'am, too late.
I said, please, I'll give you his information. Please don't make it difficult.
Y'all should have done that.
He didn't do anything. Okay, I gave him his birthday. Birthday is the main things.
Because here's what would have happened. If you would have given us his information, or if he would have given us this information when we asked for it, we would have issued a citation for parking in a fire lane. He could have taken that to the judge, told the judge the reason why he was parking in a fire lane.
All right. Well, that's where the video ends. In your opinion, did the cops do the right thing? Did they do the wrong thing?
Oh my God! Look how buff Brian is. Jesus.
If you were there, what would you have done? Leave your thoughts about this.
Yeah, what would I do? I don't even want to imagine myself in a situation like that. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Yeah, I highly suggest you check this guy out. Go check out the guy on Twitter I was telling you about. What's his freaking name again? God dang it, I gotta go back. Jackson Hinkle. Go check him out. Just go check out people that maybe not per se like necessarily speak the truth, because obviously there's no such thing as the truth, but just don't watch idiots that just say the same thing over and over again, that feed you all these lies, all this nonsense. But yeah, anyways, guys, hopefully you enjoyed today's live stream. If you have, please make sure to subscribe, like, comment, and turn on notifications. Have an awesome day, everyone. Bye. Bye.